getting out of the sand pit. All kinds of events going on at the same time. Of course, during a meet. Right now we get final instructions from one of the starters. Heat 2 of the girls' distance medley relay. Good field once again. A 3-lap leg to open it up, followed by the 1 lap, the 2 laps, and the 4 laps. So they mix up the distances. That 1200 distance is really an interesting one because it's not a common event distance for those who are more along the lines of 800-meter runners. They're the ones who have to extend out a little bit, or perhaps you take somebody who is more accustomed to 1600 or 3200, something like that, and drop them down a little bit. So there's certainly some strategy involved when it comes to the coaches. Still a pretty bunched field as we get to the end of lap 1. Mike Rice and Carla Niles with you from Stanford University, day 1 of the Invitational here at Cobb Track, Angel Field. You can see the water that has accumulated on the track from our wet and sloppy weather here on this Friday in the Bay Area. Carlin, it was an impressive win for Campolindo in that first heat, and now in the second heat. I like the structure of the event, I really do. I like the varying distances, the 1200, 400, 800, 1600, and brings some strategy and brings a team atmosphere to the event, obviously. You don't always see that. Usually it's one runner, mano a mano, versus yourself against the field. This, it's a little bit more than that. You have sort of 4 races within the one event.
Which makes it more exciting and more appealing a little bit. Put you on edge because you never know. And it's strategery as well, because depending on the strengths of the runners, certain people will go at certain legs.
The Bay School of San Francisco at the end of lap 1 in second place. Let's see if that's right. Bay School in second right now. As they come around the back turns, about 3.5 minutes into this race. Firm on the pass for the 400-meter leg.
I know Bay School 400-meter runner is probably happy with the lead that she was given. And that's kind of what you want, especially on these relays. You want a comfortable lead. You don't want to have to go neck and neck, but
Bay School on the move, though, into first place as their 400-meter runner really finding a gear on that backstretch. And now surging out around the back turns into a nice lead. St. Mary's in second, Berkeley in third.
And Bay School.
So this will be leg 3, 800 meters. Boy, look at Bay School. Really good form and good drive. Getting ready for the next handoff. There it is. And the 800-meter leg is underway for Bay School and the rest of the participants. St. Mary's in a dogfight for second place right now.
And as you can see, it doesn't matter how much of a lead. As St. Mary's had the lead at the beginning, then Bay School came and conquered that lead. So you need strong runners and strong finishers. Let's see if they can hold off.
Berkeley in the maroon tops and dark shorts, right there on the heels of the St. Mary's runner. The Bay School still holding a nice advantage as that runner gets into the third turn and on into the fourth and down the backstretch in the completion of lap 1 of this 2-lap leg. The girls' distance medley relay here in the Stanford Invitational.
Bay School with Akalani's running in second. Stuart Hall running in third.
Akalani's now up into second place.
St. Mary's running in third.
In the white and blue.
Stockton now into second.
Lincoln Stockton in second in the red and white now.
They're running in fifth.
But still, Bay School doing a good job. This runner was given a nice lead, and she hasn't given up much of it at all, although Stockton trying to make a charge. But so far, it's not there, Carla.
Bay School is starting to pick it up just a little bit. She's going to have to maintain that rhythm all the way through to the finish.
Now the 1,600-meter runners make their way onto the track down below us, right near the start line. Bay School runner right there in the first lane on the rail. And now Lincoln here making a push.
Bay School and St. Mary's, Lincoln, Stockton, Akalani's, and Los Gatos.
St. Mary's
Wow, what
into the lead at the end of the 800-meter distance. And now 1,600 meters, and St. Mary's has the lead.
What an incredible finish from St. Mary's.
It really was.
Wow.
St. Mary's and Bay School's already closed that gap just a little bit. Boy, that's going to be a great finish. We'll see how it unfolds over these final 4 laps. 1,600-meter distance on the anchor leg. I believe that's Lincoln in third in the red and white with Akalani's fourth, duking it out for a top 3. And now the gap is tightening between the top 2 and the next 2. And we're just approaching the end of the first lap of this anchor leg. There's a lot to unfold here, Carlin.
Yes, it is. Going on the second lap. You never know who's going to take the lead, who's going to drop off, but that's what makes this so exciting.
Now we've got 4 teams all in the hunt, and a moment ago it was 2, and now Bay School trying to stretch out the lead. You can see the runners have sort of settled in a little bit more as they enter lap 2 of this 1,600-meter stretch, splashing through the puddles around that first turn.
What's impressive to me is Bay School seems like her runner is wearing gym shoes. And you don't see that often. So
those gym shoes, though, are working pretty well because she's stretching out that lead on the backstretch. Bay School, Akalani's, Lincoln, St. Mary's. Believe that is Lincoln in third. Bay School now regaining its footing
led by Akalani's in second. But from the gun, Bay School been either in the front or among our leaders.
Bay School around that final turn, halfway, approaching the halfway mark of this 1,600-meter anchor leg.
She looks so fluent and relaxed.
Lincoln in third in the red and white.
Coming in 2 to go, Bay School, Akalani's, Lincoln Stockton, Los Gatos, and St. Mary's.
Los Gatos in fourth.
11:57, fastest time out of
St.
section
Mary's
one.
in fifth.
By Ken Wyndham.
But Bay School still out in front. That lead cut a little bit by Akalani's. And now it's that old battle of attrition. You talked about, we talked about in some of the other events, you know, when do you kick? It's too early to kick, but you have to maintain that pace. And right now, Akalani's has been steadily closing the gap on Bay School over the last lap or so. Doesn't mean that they'll catch them, but the distance has shortened. Does Bay School have enough to hold on? 2+ laps remaining. That's a long distance.
Very, very long.
That's 800, 900 meters. At least 800, obviously. And down the back stretch, Bay School, Akalani's, and now back further.
Yes, we ate.
Is Lincoln, Stockton, and Los Gatos. This is a good battle for the top spot. You see it, Bay School with the lead, but it is shrinking seemingly by the stride. Akalani's with 800 meters to go, closing the gap. Los Gatos to the line in third, with Lincoln, Stockton fourth, and then a pack coming up behind them. But it's a good battle right now.
Right there, we see our 2 teams down backstretch. Peterson of the
Bay School and Akalani's. Can Bay School do it? No lack of effort by either runner.
Peterson with 200 meters to go.
Bay School still holding them off. 12:15 now the time. Bay School and Akalani's. Akalani's just hasn't been able to get over the hump.
This is Peterson in the Bay School. Akalani's still battling.
Charging to the line. Bay School with Akalani's close behind.
And the Bay School of San Francisco.
And Bay School has won it. Bay School has held off Akalani's. Los Gatos in third.
Kudos to Bay School. Her anchor leg was phenomenal.
Turned out to be a 0.7 of a second advantage as Bay School gets it done. I just love it, Carlin. I love the emotion. I love the competitive spirit of these high school student athletes. I really do. I think it's terrific. What an opportunity.
She had on a pace that I thought maybe she was going to die a little bit, but she was strong and she was able to maintain that all the way through. And she was able to even surge a little bit towards the end.
So there it is, the girls' distance medley relay. We've got the boys' distance medley